in that. And that should mean that we're live. Hi, everyone. Hi.
Oh my gosh. It's us.
It's you guys.
It is us.
We're sorry.
Yeah.
No. They chose to be here.
They chose
no
to
one
be here.
forced their hand.
You deserve this.
This is what you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, where are we at? We're here. Night Below, Dungeon Crawl Classics. Last session, John was MIA. This session, Alex is MIA. There are feet on John's face right now. Fuck, I don't even know. Yeah, so at the end of
The feet produce the beard oil.
I guess let's start with this. Last session. You'd gotten both keys, you went and opened the big door, you managed to schmooze your way past some orc guards, had them very worried about tax collectors.
I mean,
It's a thing to be worried about. Farbauti met someone special. And then Farbauti ended up killing that special someone's mother. And she became the new head of the orcs with Farbauti as her new husband. Or you guys are just engaged, I think. I don't fucking know. Which one was it, Farbauti?
I think they just went forward and said it was a marriage. I don't know.
Okay, that very well could be.
Yeah.
But because of that, you're the new orc king. You were allowed to just pass through. And on the way of passing through, you found the little prison section, and you came across a dwarf friend who was locked up by the name of Snaggle, who introduced himself as the nephew of Old Grizzler. And Snaggle you all invited him to join, and he gladly took you up on that. But as you were leaving the Orc Cave, and characters may not know, but you all know, moving into the Underdark proper, Griffin, I don't know, Griffin. Yeah, and then this strange little gnome creature came out. In the book itself, this gnome creature had a name and a personality, but you all find yourselves standing in front of the Svirfneblin, the rock gnome, the deep gnome, by the name of Dingle Dangle.
Ooh, what a nice image. Somebody put a lot of work into that.
Like somebody spent a lot of time coloring it.
Yeah.
Don't.
So nice.
I appreciate that.
It is very nice.
I sat down today and I'm like, let's do some fucking prep here, man. Let's get some shit ready. And I'm like, oh, well, first thing I need a picture of a Svirfneblin. And I found this, and it was black and white. I'm like, you know what? That should be a color image. And so rather than doing prep, I devoted 3 hours to fucking coloring booking this fucking thing and making it look all nice and fancy. It looks really nice.
Does.
Does.
Well, let's be honest. You'd just, zoned out in front of a TV for those 3 hours otherwise. So, at least something was done.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
Such prep.
Such prep.
By the way,
Yeah.
I did prep too, Chuck.
Oh.
I watched last week's episode.
Yes.
I would just like to let you all know that the name of the ball deodorant is Crop Duster.
Oh.
Oh,
Crop
okay.
duster. Okay.
Yeah.
It's good to
I'm
know.
not speaking from personal experience or anything. No.
Ew.
I believe you. So, this little deep gnome pops out. Hey, name's Dingle Dangle. Y'all are heading deeper. We gotta have a chitty chat.
I guess, yeah.
Got something you want to
Yes.
say?
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
All
What
right.
do you want to chat about?
Yes, yeah.
Well, I'm guessing y'all are going deeper to find some friends of yours that were kidnapped.
Optionally, yes, but
Friends is a strong term.
That's fair. Listen, more than likely, those friends of yours are fucked. 3 ways left to Sunday. But if you want to look for them, I mean, that's your prerogative. But I gotta warn you, here on the upper levels, we tend to get ignored and left alone. All of a sudden, this group of assholes from the surface starts wading their way down, causing mayhem and mischief.
are you talking about us?
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Oh,
He said a group of assholes. Of course he means us.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was talking about some other group of assholes.
I haven't done Farbauti's wife yet. It's fine. Anyway, you were saying?
I mean, Sweeney has, yeah, with that vampire lady, yeah. You a homewrecker.
I mean, not yet.
Not yet.
Pending. Pending. Home wrecking pending.
Farbauti makes a mental note of this.
Or Maddie will remember this.
that.
Well, anyway. So, 2 things. One, before you delve deeper, I'd like to make sure you're strong enough, tough enough. If you can prove that to us, then we'll help you.
We
Not-
might not be either of those things, but how about crazy enough?
You know, if
It's
shit.
a kind of strength.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if it works, who am I to knock it? So I tell you what. Keep heading where you're going. Here in a handful of miles, you're going to find a turn in the tunnel that heads left.
Oh, that's like our favorite direction.
But it's fair enough. Keep to the main paths. Survive. And you're going to find yourselves a nest of trolls. Take care of them dickweeds for me. And after they're taken care of, you continue on that path past their troll nest. And you're going to find the city I'm from. City of Blingdenstone. You make it to Blingdenstone, we'll make sure you got food, make sure you got supplies. If you get hurt, we can heal you. Maybe even have some cool shit every now and then that, you know, you can buy off us.
You got any like bedazzle artisans in Blingdenstone?
And a bidet.
We have alcohol. Listen, how is your opinion on fermented mushroom gin?
If it gets you there.
Sure, yeah.
I mean,
Get you there
I
in
was
2
really
ways. What?
I was hoping somebody could put like sassy on the back of my cape or something, but
Listen.
I mean,
We are the deep gnomes. We mine and talk to the rocks and shit. We've got enough small gemstones we could bedazzle the fuck out of an elephant's taint. Doing a little bit on the back of your cape ain't no goddamn problem.
all right, that's
That'd
all
be
I
a big
needed to hear.
surface area.
All right. Yeah, I don't even know what I was. Oh yeah, I was talking about booze. Yeah, that booze. Not only is it a high-proof shit, it's also psychoactive. Is that what it's called? Makes you see funny shit. So it's worthwhile. And
I mean, I'd give it a try.
we could probably figure out
yeah.
a bidet. I mean, just get you shitting over a hot spring and you'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'd give that a go.
All right. Well, once again, my name's Dingle Dangle. I'll be waiting for you at the gates of Blingdenstone. It is very important that you do not enter these gates upon your own, because surrounding Blingdenstone is the great fucking maze. And if you enter, you will never come out. But if I guide you through, it will be no problem.
Okay.
Sure.
Any questions? No?
No.
Well,
Yeah. I mean,
just speaking based on previous experience, hypothetically, what if we fucked up and got ourselves in that maze? Is there a way that we could contact you?
I don't think so.
Right. Okay.
I mean, it's one, just a giant fucking maze. Two, we loaded it with monsters and traps. And three, we're real good in illusion magic. So, I mean, shit's always moving. I mean, you go in there without permission, you ain't coming out. But it's easy. You ain't going to get in there by accident. It's this big, giant fucking staircase that leads to this big carved stone archway with a big fucking door on it. So, yeah.
Is that big for you or is that big for everybody?
Big for everyone.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it had to be.
distinction.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it had to be a big enough passage. That way we can get the elephants in to practice our, elephant taint bedazzling.
yeah, bedazzling. Yeah,
Right. That very, very
that makes sense.
thriving industry.
I tell you, some royalties and shit on the surface, they're like, elephants are impressive. But what's more impressive is that space between the back of its balls and the bottom of its butthole just glitters like the sun on a Sunday afternoon in August as they walk away.
It is some expansive real estate. You're correct.
Yep. All right. Well, until I see you there at the entrance to the maze, dangle out. And he just walks backwards and kind of like melds into the stone.
So, trolls. What do we know about trolls?
That they're assholes, kind of like us.
You're all welcome.
Never eat a troll steak. No matter how much somebody dares you or offers you gold to do it, because...
Well, I mean, did they... Is there anything that we shouldn't use on them? Things we should use on them? Do they have magic powers? Can they impregnate you from a distance? What can they do?
Yeah. Sweeney, if you give me an
Fire's
intelligence
good for most
test.
things.
Oh boy.
Fire's always good.
Just like spiders. Kill them with
Yeah,
fire.
17.
Yeah, what Gadsby's saying sounds really good.
Okay.
Fire is good.
All right.
Too bad we don't have any of that.
Yeah, that's too bad. Also, I'll say Gadsby, you got 1 point higher. Not only is fire's good, acid is also good.
Too bad we don't have any of that.
But if acid's good, that means it's actually good to eat a troll steak. Your stomach acid just keeps working at it. You're just never hungry again, right?
Well, the problem was, it was my cousin, you see. He told me I needed to eat troll steak tartare, like still raw. And that was the problem, because it started growing itself back in my intestines. And I had this strange fight where I seen if I could shit it out before it reconstituted itself. And it was a bloody battle.
I heard about a group of adventurers that once cut up a troll and put it in little jars and then threw it over castle walls to assault the castle. So they'd explode, they'd shatter, and then there'd be trolls everywhere. They called them troll grenades.
Also very neat. I do think it would be weird. Eat some strange mystery meat, and a few days later, you shit out a little troll baby. Like one of the
it's gotta be just
little
like
wishing
aliens.
trolls.
It just bursts through your stomach.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's an assassin who makes their living by posing as a chef.
Yeah.
And they just have a variety of terrible things to feed people.
Oh. Yeah.
Excellent.
Anyway,
That sounds familiar.
it does.
Yeah.
Does anybody have torches? Like, I've got flint and steel, but I don't have torches.
We see in the dark. We don't usually use those a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we have some because we have a couple people who can't see in the dark. So.
Colin and
Yeah.
Pitchfork and
All right. Great.
Jason.
Well, I
We'll
think we're all
say-
set then.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably say, maybe Donkey's got a small stash of torches on him or something like that. What
Good
you all
job,
should
Donkey.
do is the next time you go, you should get like on his like little helmet get like an oil lamp like stand.
Hey, Pitchfork, I got this mysterious potion that I've had for a while. Did you want to try to identify it? You didn't have any idea before, but maybe you had some time to think about it. It's mystery potion number 3, Chuck.
13.
Which mystery potion is it?
Number 3. I know it was filled with all manner of disgusting bits.
Yeah, clear glass bottle filled with brown, thick fluid that's got bits of mushrooms floating in it. I'll tell you what, Pitchfork, you identify good this time. It is, in fact, a potion of healing.
Oh.
Oh.
That's all it does?
Yeah.
What does it heal? How much does it heal?
Oh, shit. D6 plus 1.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm trying to paste it into the actual description. So mystery potion number 3 is now known as healing potion.
Neat. I adjusted it on my sheet as well.
Cool.
Nice.
That's just good to know.
Yeah. All right. You all head out upon your journey.
Yeah. I do want to do one thing before we get started. Just on the off chance that it casts real well, I want to cast Invisible Companion ahead of time.
Sure.
Because it can last for like hours,
Okay.
and I don't want to have to cast them in combat. But that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2d6 hours.
Oh, I forgot to guess what the roll was going to be. Darn it.
Do you want to roll it again and try and guess?
Would it be all right if I just rolled a d20 and guess what the number is going to be?
Sure. What's your
Say,
guess?
12. Where are you, d20? I gotta find you on the bar. That was close.
It had
Very
a 2
close.
in it.
I was off by 1.
That's
You were.
technically correct.
Oh.
Oh. All right, yeah. So you've got a,
Nothing bad happens, at least.
yeah. All right. You start out on.
He's going to serve for 11 hours.
That's nice.
Nice.
Can venture up to 1 mile from the caster. Moves at 30 feet. Is considered to have the ability scores of 16.
Okay.
Can carry the same amount of gear as a strong person. Listens but never speaks. Has AC 18. And 9 HP. All attacks against it have a 50% chance of missing due to its invisibility. It can wield weapons at +3.
What?
That's like altogether.
Does not leave footprints, handprints. So yeah.
I think we've just been replaced.
No,
I think so.
The thing is I have temporal echo and it causes it to recast like 3 more times. So I could potentially have like but if I guess the roll right.
So I'm not having this. I say we strike. Stop using these, AI generated magical things.
I may need you to like throw me a sheet out there or something that I can stat the companion with when I roll him up.
Yeah, give me a second.
And then I need another pitchfork so he can also have a pitchfork.
Yeah, I see. You got a tiny man that looks like
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have an invisible man, a tiny man, and a tiny pitchfork and a big pitchfork. And another big pitchfork.
You are just
I like that TV show.
Tiny Man?
No, Invisible Man.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it has dark vision though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Can't see anything. You need reflection so you can see stuff.
Chat wants to know what happens if you guess the number, Dan.
If I guess the number, let me go back to the spell, then the mercurial effect takes place. Each time the wizard casts a spell, he predicts the roll result of his spell check roll. If he rolls the number exactly, the spell automatically recasts itself for 1d3 rounds.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
I don't know if that actually works, that I could have more than one of them. Or I just take the best result of how many castings it is, but
we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
All right. So you all head off. Let me reveal to you your destination. That is Blingden Stone. And you are all starting off in the Orc Cave at the top. Sure enough, it is quite a walk. Oh, there's feet. And yeah, dark tunnels, twisting, opens up every now and then. You know, damp, cool, uncomfortable, yep. Until eventually, the invisible companion is making a strength test.
oh, sorry, I'm just trying to fill in the numbers really quickly and clicked on the box on accident.
Sure. And I'm going to draw a line. Give me a moment. Oh, you son of a biscuit eater.
There we go. I think that'll be fine.
Okay. And yeah, you all are approaching. And you see, as you're coming up, that this tunnel opens up into a large kind of cave area. And you can see there's all these little niches and alcoves through it. There's just this terrible funk. You can see many bones scattered all over the floor. But the thing that really catches you is that in the center, there is like an outdoor like dining area set up. There's like, you know, like little like fencing set up around it made of bones. There's tables with chairs. It's got this like, you know, canopy style tent over the top of it. And you see behind it, you can see that there is like this hibachi style grill. And there's this giant, hairy, ugly creature, has to be a troll, wearing an apron, a little chef's hat, standing at this grill, just doing its thing. And you can see a little ways back from that, you can see 3 other trolls, all smaller, all kind of chained up in these like, you know, racks. And there's this huge butcher's cleaver sitting right next to him. As you can see, different portions of their bodies are currently regenerating. As you all kind of are entering this area, you take the sights in, but then I'll turn it all over to you to let me know what it is that you want to do.
Let's send the invisible companion in to get the butcher's cleaver. Just
sure. Is that what you're doing?
Everybody else want to do something? I just happened to have it, so I was like, let's use it.
You'll just walk in and be like, hi, nice restaurant you have here. Yeah, I thank you. I appreciate that. I don't understand a word that you're saying, but I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Are you going to let that stand what he just said about your wife?
I'll switch to bugbear. I'll be like, Parlez-vous a bugbear? How about a little pixie?
I was just speaking regular.
Why don't each of you give me an intelligence test? This thing doesn't
I
seem...
totally heard him say something rude about Farbauti's new wife. Totally.
You both in a tag team attempt of bugbear and bear combined together. This giant troll looks very angry, and he scoops up this huge chunk of flesh off the hibachi grill, and he flings it hard at Sweeney.
Okay.
Give me a second here.
Sure thing.
Hang on. I'm doing math. It's a 16 to hit.
That ties my AC, so that's a hit.
As you are slapped in the face hard by this chunk of hot meat, dealing you 3 points of damage. And he points to a table.
Oh, grab the meat.
No, we've been seated.
I'll go sit at the table, and
Yes.
I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna bite a piece off of the meat. It's hot. It's been cooked. She's been very safe.
Cooked is a word you could use for that. Go and give me a fortitude save.
Woohoo!
Put my napkin in my shirt
yeah.
line.
That's a natural one.
Oh no. I'm getting scared to roll now.
As you take a bite and you start chewing, you kind of feel something wiggling between and you pull out like this white parasitic worm that must have been hanging out in the core of the meat. I'll have you repeat that fortitude save every day.
Sure.
For a little while.
Great. I'm super excited about this.
Tapeworms for everyone.
Joy.
No, I'm not eating this.
Does it speak goblin?
Give me an intelligence. Give me a luck test.
Oh, okay. I rolled the intelligence test. I'll give you the
changed
luck
my
too.
mind.
That's a pass.
You try saying a few words to it in Goblin. And he kind of in a broken Goblin responds back like, welcome to Meaty Meats Meat Beaten Bistro.
Let me guess. You serve meat?
We serve meat. All of your friends and you have a seat. Holy shit. John, that's amazing. Thank you. I'll be back in a second with your drinks.
I apologize for my friend's earlier rudeness. They think they're trying to be cute and talk to you.
That's offensive.
They can't.
Anyway. All of you have a seat. I'll be back.
He's telling us to sit down. He's going to bring us some drinks.
Oh boy! I can't wait to wash down my tapeworm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's strong enough stuff, it might kill it.
Maybe.
Or it's
Probably
just gonna
not.
be troll piss.
Jeremy, stop reading my notes.
I mean, it is now, if it wasn't before.
It was before. He goes behind the counter, and you see him set up a tray with enough glasses, and you all hear the sound of these glasses being filled, and a few minutes later, he comes out with his tray that's just dripping fluid and sets out. How many of you are in the party? We'll say Colin's still with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 people in the party now.
That counting donkey?
Not counting Donkey. Yeah, and he sets
He's
out.
probably just looked from the tray.
Yeah, a dirty glass in front of each of you. It is steaming, and it is full of like this neon green, hot fluid that is also all over his hands and the tray. Oh snap! There's an Ashley. Hey there. Shine easy. Please.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big no for me.
Yeah, Pitchfork, he says, please enjoy the juice of my loins as I get your meat prepared.
Yeah. Will do.
Maybe.
Yum.
Did he just in the cut? Did he just?
Yeah, he did. This is just
All right.
piss.
Can you leave a 0-star rating on Yelp?
For this, I think you could. As you're all there kind of debating it, all of a sudden, you hear the trolls tied up to like the racks in the back. They start squirming and kind of like crying out in fear. Now, Pitchfork, I don't remember. Did you send your invisible companion over to steal that cleaver?
Yeah, I was gonna go ahead and do that anyways. So
Okay. So your invisible companion grabbed the cleaver, sure. And you can see, Captain, I have diplomatic immunity when it comes to meat crimes. He walks over. He looks around for the cleaver for a little bit. Doesn't seem to see it. Just shrugs his shoulders and just like lunges in and like grabs a hold of like one of these trolls' thighs and just like twists, pulls, and just like rips off like all the meat off the front of this troll's leg. And heads over to the grill, slaps it down, and starts cooking it.
I guess in theory it's unlimited meat.
Right. So are we just gonna like be peaceable about this? He's doing his own business. It's, troll on troll violence, so I guess that's okay.
Well, they did want us to test our strength. Well,
Okay.
about this, so
Okay, so what we should do is come up from behind and just push him down on his own grill.
He maybe, yeah. I mean, yeah. And then we can kill these other trolls too.
Right.
And then it's like we did so much work already. So much work.
Pitchfork, you hear him call out from the grill. How do you all like your meat done?
well,
Just so it takes some more time. Well done.
Ah, that's fucking gross. And Pitchfork, he throws one of his little like spatulas at you.
All right, here's an idea.
17.
Have
to hit,
your
gosh.
invisible servant
Sure
like
hits.
poke the shit around on his grill, kind of moving it around and shit, so he's distracted looking at it, and then I'll bum rush him from behind.
Okay. How is this? Okay. Yeah, Pitchfork. You command your invisible servant to go over there and start like moving this troll's meat around that's on the grill. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just picturing it like wiggling around. He's like, whoa.
what? Oh, that reminds me, Pitchfork. He did throw the spatula at
Yeah.
you.
I was hoping you just might forget.
No, that's 3 damage.
Oh no.
Like think of like the hibachi grills that are like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the big giant like circular platters.
You got the big ones that are like the size of a table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there are a lot of fucking worms in this. Fuck, hold still. Whack, whack, whack. Oh, it's still wiggling. Farbauti, if you're sneaking up, you're going to give me a stealth test. And I am going to give this dude... how do I want to do this? You know what? You're going to give me a stealth test, and I'm going to give you a... I'll give you a +2 on it.
10.
10? Do you want to move that up any?
I think it's funnier if I get close, but don't quite do it.
I can agree with that. Farbauti, you're sneaking up, getting ready to do your dash. And like you step like there's a bit of bone or something and it just cracks. And he whips around and he sees you. You're trying. Well, I guess you wouldn't understand. He would yell,
Our friend's so hungry, he's trying to sneak a bite off the grill.
Gadsby.
I want to try and distract him
Okay.
by doing him the most damage possible by insulting his wares. I'm going to take that frothy cup of piss, I'm going to smell it, and just give him a ooh face and just dump it on the floor. It's like,
Oh, wow. Give me a personality test. Holy snap. Laugh, love, Lindy. Thanks for that raid. That's amazing. You all showed up at a fantastic time. Because there's
some luck on that.
Yeah.
Sweeney, on the other hand, now that he's got worms, he's super thrilled about that. He's just like, he's kind of had enough. He's just gonna like pull dagger and short sword, like jump up and just like stab it in the back and try to like tip it backwards and be like, knock him over, I got him.
I'm doing him more damage by insulting his culinary abilities.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I'll tell you
want more
what.
than an 11? I give you an 11.
11's
I
fine.
can do more.
So, Farbauti, he spins around, yells at you, and troll. He goes to reach back to grab this big hunk of troll meat off the grill, and he's going to turn around and he's going to try and club you with it. But as he's doing that, he catches Gadsby insulting the hot beverage that was provided.
Ugh.
And he's like, he stops for a second. He is hurt as a chef. And then all of a sudden, Sweeney, you're going to give me a stealth test.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's good. All of a sudden, from behind the grill, Sweeney comes flying through the air, lands on this thing's back, and like stabs down with his two swords or whatever weapons you've got. Go ahead and make those attacks for me there. Actually, Sweeney, you're trying to do this to give Farbauti a better chance of getting him on the grill.
Yes.
Go ahead and we're going to do a opposed strength test here.
Awesome. I'm so good at those.
12 to 19. Do you want to luck that up?
Yeah. Do we have any fleeting luck currently?
Oh, yeah. You guys should have a shitload of that. Let me check.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
Yeah. Shitload.
I'll dump, what would that be? 8? I'll spend 8 to
get you to a 20.
Yeah.
All right, Farbauti, you have your opportunity to tackle this troll and knock him onto the grill.
Good deal.
So
yeah, that'll be my D die is basically come in, try and plant the blade into his chest. But I'm not so much worried about the blade doing damage, more about like getting him onto the grill and then pinning him.
Sure. I am going to give him because he is distracted by Gadsby. He is distracted by Sweeney. I'm going to drop his AC down quite a bit for this.
D die.
D die does not go up. You run up, you clash into this guy with your sword trying to push him down. He takes the brunt of it. But you do manage to put 9 points of hurt on him.
Well, if nothing else, I'll try and push him into the grill a little bit further.
Okay. And then the 19 will hit as well for some more damage.
And it should probably, I think the damage would go down to 5 because the D die was only a 1.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get some initiative out. All right. So let's get on the right tool here. All right. Your tokens are in the track if you want to go ahead and roll that bad mamma jamba out.
Oh, gosh darn it. I just rolled for someone else. I think it was Jason, though, so that's probably fine.
That's fine.
Look at that. A 3. Doing so good.
Oh, snap. What do we got here? Griffin. Lock it up. Oh, shit,
yeah.
everyone. That is 5 points of luck. Good God. All right. Let's see how initiative goes. The troll is up first. So the first thing it wants to do is it wants to try and get Sweeney off of its back. So it's going to reach back, try and grab you, Sweeney, and rip you off. So that is going to be an opposed strength test again.
All right.
Oh, I did bad. But I did better than that.
You did. You did. I got some luck yet. I got some fleeting luck. I'll spend what? I'll spend 8. Oh wait, I don't need to spend 8. I only need to spend 4.
Okay.
Because I'm a half.
Double it up. There you go. So you manage to stay out of the way. He doesn't get a hold of you. He says, "Rawr!" And he grabs that little slab of meat. And Farbauti, he tries to club you in the face.
Oh, God.
That is a 23 to hit.
Gosh, it misses. I don't know how.
Oh my gosh.
No.
That's tough. And for a big hunk of meat, that does 12 damage.
Ooh. My.
And I'll tell you what, Gadsby, he's really mad at you as well. So he is then going to throw that hunk of meat right at you. So Gadsby, 27 to hit. The meat strikes you. Throwing stuff doesn't do as much damage. That is 4 damage, though. You muted, Bert? I thought you said something.
Nope.
Okay.
Just taking it like a champ.
Like a champ.
Eat this steak.
All right, Gadsby, it is your turn now.
I will pierce that steak with one of my 2 short swords, and I will run forward and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna make you eat this." Stab him a couple of times. That
like
steak
it.
on the end of the sword.
I like it. 13 is a miss.
Will a 15 hit?
No, this thing is tough. It's got that thick troll hide. If that thing's going to hit, you need to get it up to a 19.
A 19, huh?
Uh-huh. Actually, Gadsby's
I'll
still...
spend 3.
Hang on,
I'll spend
Gadsby's...
3.
That's... Okay. Gadsby's still hanging on to this thing's back, so I'll tell you, I want to bump it down to a 17.
Okay. So 1 less.
Okay. Yeah, you run up, you hit it for 5.
And then my second short sword attack.
That is another 13.
I will bump it up again.
Might as well. Okay. You run up. You stab.
Stabbing that wormy meat right back into him.
You got to, right?
It's the only way.
Is the only way. Okay.
This is for not offering steak sauce.
I mean, they don't have it. He doesn't have any seasoning.
It did not. I can verify that.
Yeah. It is Jason's turn, and for bounty, I'm letting you pilot Jason still.
All right. Well, Jason, he's the one that always has good luck on the deed die. He sees what I'm trying to do. I got my sword into one part of his chest. He's going to take his spear kind of just over my shoulder, plunge the spear into his chest, and kind of follow suit and help out with that.
Okay.
Because Jason's awesome. Okay, so spear. There you are. And then his deed die.
The
is
die
a 3.
pops off.
So 19.
That is
for
a hit.
10 points of damage, and the deed goes
Nice.
off.
Okay,
Nice.
Christ. All right, so with the deed going off, you push him down onto the hot grill. Go give me another D6.
Nice.
Okay. As
Another
it
3?
sizzles, yeah. He sizzles, he screams. He is in pain. He is now being pushed onto the grill thanks to Jason. Anything else for Jason?
I think that's pretty much it.
Okay. Your new NPC yells out, "I don't have any weapons or armor. I am just in my, in my pajamas, so I'm just going to hang back here and cheer you all on. Good job."
We'll fix that soon enough.
Sweeney, you're up.
Man.
I'm up. I am going to. So is one? Does Gadsby have one of the hands pinned?
No, Gadsby just ran up and stabbed.
All right. I'm gonna try to pin one of the hands to like the
cooktop?
hibachi table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Just do an attack roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
All right.
bump the AC up a little bit. Oh. Do you want to put a point of luck on that?
Sure.
Since you're specifically going for the hand, I'm making it more difficult.
That's fair. So yeah, that'll make that then a 22
Okay.
to hit.
You stab down hard into his hand. You deal 4 damage. Now, he's already taken his fire damage from the grill this turn, so I'm not giving him more fire damage, but it is
Right.
going to make it more difficult for him to get off of the grill. For Bowdy. No, wait, Sweeney, you got another action, don't you?
Oh yeah. I could. I'll poke him with my short sword as well.
Sure.
But I led with the +2 dagger because I figured that would probably be a little
12
better.
is a miss. If you get
Yeah,
that to
I'll
him.
leave that
Okay.
stand. I'll leave it stand.
Sure. All right, for Bowdy. He's been pushed onto it. One of his hands has been pinned onto it.
All right, well, good. So he's got one of his hands is taken out there. I'm going to try and take out the core of his string because we don't want him getting him up off this grill.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to kind of press with my shield, hold him down like a panini, right?
Nice.
And then reach my sword behind his knees and just cut across the back of his knees.
I like it. Okay. Take out those tendons.
That's right. I'm a good person.
The best. A 16. Trying to think. It was you're 1 point short.
Okay, I'll spend it.
Okay.
Jason's got all the deed luck, not me.
He does. All right.
He does.
So that becomes 7 damage. All right.
Okay, and then
Oh my
I'll
God.
do the shield as well.
Okay.
I think I just realized we're playing the prequel story to Jason the Great Hero.
It could
This
be.
is his origin story.
All right.
Yeah,
13.
Yeah, this heck with the shield doesn't go off. It just, he's
Sure.
trying to hold him down. Deep Dice
Absolutely.
has no love for me tonight.
It does not. Pitchfork. What do you got, man?
All right, I gotta surprise you all by doing something different. I'm gonna cast sleep.
No, make him fall asleep on the grill.
On the grill.
Oh god.
It didn't add my spellcast bonus for some reason.
It gave you a flat. Your spell check should have been a +5 on that.
That'd be the 18 results.
Yeah, so with an 18, you get up to 3 targets within range must save or fall asleep for D4 rounds. They can be awoken through normal means. So I'll tell you what, man. Knowing how the spell, being seared on a hot grill would be considered a normal means of waking someone up.
Yeah, I'm wondering if is it at 20
that
it doesn't come up by normal.
20 is normal sleep. 24. It's
How
not
much
till
do you need to get there?
28 that you get to the supernatural sleep.
And
And you're at
I can always
18.
put the other trolls to sleep.
Yeah, you can.
But there you go.
I don't know how many of them there are, but
There's 3
I
back
think
there.
3.
oh, good. Well, then
Perfect.
we'll just put them to sleep
Okay.
then,
They do get
and then I'm gonna go steal
Yeah.
health from each one of them.
It's fucking genius.
Yes. Okay, that sleep spell is gonna be the best thing ever with that amulet. Just put people to sleep and then
I'm going to have so much health that it's going to ruin the game.
or make it better.
Only one of them falls asleep. The rest all save their will save.
Gosh,
But they're
how
all chained.
dare they?
They are all chained,
Yeah.
and one of them is unconscious. All right,
Well,
pitch.
The
yeah.
important thing is I still get to roll my D3 to see if Mystic Twins goes off.
Doesn't.
Well, not how long it's gonna last. Sorry,
1d6 turns.
it does. What do I want to do with this? Does nah, I don't know. We'll just do sleep again. Why not? See if we can put him to sleep again. Nope,
You lost your sleep.
I did.
Okay.
Well, there goes that fun. And then I'll have the invisible companion go ahead and attack with the butcher cleaver.
Okay, it does have that.
Yeah.
There's a rustle on John's face now. Those stickers are liking that spot.
They're just all about it. What sort of damage does the cleaver do?
We'll say it's a d6.
Okay. Cleaver. +3. Good luck, invisible companion.
22 is a hit. 3 damage.
All of 3 damage.
Okay, it's still 3 damage. And since you all are searing this troll on the flat top, its regeneration doesn't happen at the end of the combat round.
Hooray!
So, it is now the troll's turn. We've got Sweeney pinning one of its hands down. We've got Jason pinning him down. We got Farbauti pinning him down and have cut out the back of his knees. Let's see here. I am going to roll who I'm going for. Either Jason, Sweeney, or Farbauti. And I'm rolling a d3. One
I'm
is
there
Jason.
too, stabbing them. So
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I could be a target too.
You can be a target. I forgot. Usually you shoot.
You can be a
people.
target, and you can be a target.
All right, so D4. We'll start with Sweeney's 1, Farbauti's 2, Gadsby's 3, Jason's 4. He goes for Jason. First thing he does is he tries with his free hand, he tries to grab Jason by like the back of the head. So, for Bounty or Jeremy, we're doing an opposed strength test.
Okay.
I got a 28.
That's not possible.
Okay. He grabs
3.
the back of Jason's head. With his second attack, so Jason's head is grappled, we're going to do another opposing strength test.
Oh no.
Oh, I got a 1. Even with the 1, though, I still beat him.
Oh.
As he takes
Poor Jason.
Jason's head and he just holds him and just shoves his face right into the flat top next to him.
No.
Jason takes 6 points of damage from that as his face is seared. And with his final attack, he just picks up a meaty hand and he clubs down right on the back of Jason's head. Oh, it's a 17. I don't know if that'll hit Jason.
On the nose.
Okay. So Jason takes 7 damage from getting smashed in the back of the head. Gadsby, it's your turn.
Well, everybody's holding him down, but he's not regenerating. So, stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby.
Miss.
That is a miss. 13. With
I'm
everything
gonna miss.
going on, yeah, I would say you have to get that to a 17 for that to be a hit.
That's not worth it for 2 points.
Okay. So, Jeremy, Jason, he's no longer grappled because the troll did let go of him so he could hit him. So, what is Jason going to do?
All right. I think CC's kind of got the. I think it'll just kind of continue the same. Like the spear was maybe still through the troll's chest, so he's on his side, and as he's trying to pull himself up, he's using the spear to do it, and then
Stabbing
putting
it
himself
back in.
on top.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Come on, Jason.
Yeah.
You can do it.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Farbauti.
And he's the one that always gets the deep die off.
He does.
He does.
That
Wow, 21.
21 is a hit, and that would be 16 damage.
Jeez.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think it added the 5. So whenever I roll it first, it does add it to the damage.
Okay. Okay. He grabs onto the spear, trying to pull himself up. And as he does, he kind of like the spear digs and stirs. All of a sudden, for about it, you can feel it. The troll's body just goes stiff as there's like, you know, that 7 Samurai style blood spray just whoosh, just erupts out of the hole in the chest from the spear. Everyone's coated as the troll collapses. Just all of his strength to hold his weight is gone. He falls onto the cooktop, singeing, you know, burning hair and flesh. The troll has been slain.
I would point out that probably Colin and Snaggle are probably not covered in blood. I'm just far enough away. You know?
That's yeah,
I never left the table.
true. Pitchfork as well.
Gadsby's going to strap on his apron and is going to cook him up properly.
Okay.
I'm still not eating it. I don't
Yeah.
feel good.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Gadsby, go ahead and give me just give me an agility test. See how you doing cooking this thing.
Agility test. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
So
Are
close.
you actually using your good seasonings on this?
It's like I tried, guys. I tried, but I mean, you can only polish a turd so much.
That's true. That's true. And the meat, it's not staying on the right part of the grill. Like the worms in it are kind of like dragging it across the grill every now and then.
Oh,
What I'm really trying to do here is basically just to make sure all the meat is burnt
I
to
understand.
like to nothing.
Yeah,
You know?
no chance of regeneration. I completely dig that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now you spend, it's going to take you like maybe like an hour to fully break this thing down and like just
Well, they got
char.
some healing to do on our favorite NPC other than Donkey.
Yeah.
Well,
I got
you
some
know,
healing to do as well.
You do.
And you're just really, getting things done here, Jason. And you're kind of working on a new look too.
I feel like, ow, man. Oh,
maybe Colin can help with that.
yeah. We'll let Colin give it a try.
I don't feel so good, but we'll see how I feel tomorrow.
That's a good roll there
It's a very good roll.
for healing.
Now I just got to find the fucking healing table.
Nice. And Jason is chaotic.
It's down at the bottom. You just need to. What alignment is Jason?
Chaotic. They're the
So
same.
max-
Chaotic, so same. So 5 dice. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Jason gets to heal 5 die. Anyone else need Colin to heal them?
I wouldn't
I'm
be
down
against it. But
Yeah, go ahead.
Go first.
I mean,
You first.
I'm chaotic. I just need 4.
Let's see. So that is an 18. You are chaotic. So that is going to be 3 hit die there, Gadsby.
Yeah.
Farbauti.
I'm gonna go liberate as much health from those trolls on the walls
Sure.
as I can.
Farbauti. I didn't do great. That is a 12.
And I did reread sleep. At 20, I could put 4 people in the normal sleep or 1 person in the supernatural sleep.
That is good to know.
Yeah.
What's your alignment there, Farbauti?
Neutral.
Missed opportunity.
Okay. That is 1 hit die.
Okay. Better than nothing.
I'm only down like 3, so.
Okay. Pitchfork, I'm just going to say they fail their tests.
Yep. I feel bad for saying it, but it was a terrible idea to put chained up enemies in front of a person who could steal health from stamina drain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep doing it, please. So I'm gonna abuse it.
Okay.
As you should. I'm sure there will be
Just
no
like
repercussions.
the chest of gold conversion.
Yeah. Dan, give me 2 luck
Yes.
tests.
All right. 1.
Okay.
2.
The 2 trolls that are conscious, they're just struggling, they're flailing, but their shackles hold them.
Oh, that's good.
I'll tell you what, I don't remember if I put a limit on how much you can steal from a person.
Not yet, but if you need to, that's fine.
We'll say for now, you take 2 samples from each of these.
Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to remember is it 5 HP per?
Yeah. It just means I'm going to load you up with hit points so I can hit you with something ridiculously strong later.
More than likely, yes.
Just him, though.
Just him. Just him.
The rest.
I'm going to put this
Yeah.
weird eyeball in front of Dan's character and let him plug that into his head.
I probably would.
I think last time I did that, it dealt like 200 damage to your character.
It did. Yeah. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Let
I
him find
almost-
the head of Vecna.
Almost died.
Yeah.
I think I had like 1 or 2 HP left.
Yeah. All right, guys. You all we take an hour, Gadsby. You,
Probably go ahead and kill the rest of these
Yeah.
trolls and throw them on too.
what you got, Sweeney?
I was just gonna have to. Is there anything on this dude, or any? I don't know. Is there any possessions or anything around?
So, let's see here. So he is going to have some stuff. Looking on him, he doesn't really have anything on him, but when you start digging through the piles of bones, you do find little bits here and there. Altogether, you find 46 copper.
Ooh.
18 silver. And 6 gold. You also find sorry, I got distracted. A small pouch on a small skeleton full of uncut like gems. Altogether, you think you could easily get, well, I mean, Gadsby would have to give you a better estimate, but easily hundreds of gold worth of gems.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
the final thing that you come across is a very kind of strange, deformed looking skeleton, like the skull on this head. It's really weird and bulbous. It's long, spindly limbs. But the thing that you find on him is this strange potion. And if I remember correctly, it very much resembles the potion that like Brunhilde described to you all.
What's its purpose? Try to remember.
According to Brunhilde, it makes people like kind of behave.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
In the meanwhile, while they're kind of searching for that, I'll go to Snaggle.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what I got here for you. I mean, you're gonna be wandering around down in this place,
We can give him a butcher's cleaver.
or I've even got a warhammer. That's a good old D8 weapon.
Okay.
I got some studded leather and a regular shield. So that's not a bad kit.
It's not. No. I should be able to drag this stuff right onto Snaggle. Studded leather. You said a warhammer. And what was the other thing?
Just a regular shield. Basically, that was my starting stuff I had before we found more things along the way.
Okay.
Classic dwarven starting gear.
Can't go wrong with that. Give me a second here. Okay, Snaggle has
gonna have
a
a-
kit on him.
Could have an amazing crowd of NPCs with us before too long.
Just think of them as backup characters.
I was about to say, this feels kind of like how you used to do in some of your old school modules, though. You did
Yep.
want a million NPCs.
Yep.
Torchbearers.
Yeah.
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 Or minesweepers, as we used to call them.
Uh-huh.
Very in-demand profession.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, so you get Snaggle suited up. You've looted the area, you've healed, you've destroyed all 4 troll bodies. What do you all want to do?
All right. Good work, everyone. I think that means we're done, right? That was it. Presumably.
Oh no, we've got to go and find this city
Yeah.
Yeah.
where they promised us booze and a bidet.
And a fun time in a maze.
That too.
A maze of illusions, basically.
Well, if you all
Yeah.
continue on the path as laid out by Dingle Dangle, the rest of it's uneventful journey through the dark caverns. And eventually, exactly like Dingle Dangle described it, you come across this grand opening, the stone carved like fucking, what is it, dais, whatever, like big fucking fire pits, I forget the word.
Yeah.
There are kind of mine carts stacked around here. some tracks going down different tunnels. But at the far end, yeah, you see this giant stone staircase climbing up to this giant door. And as you all kind of enter the area, there's no sign of anyone, but you can see signs like maybe a lantern here's swinging a little bit, maybe a minecart still kind of rolling slightly. You get the feeling like someone was here, and then they immediately hid once they heard you all coming close enough.
Hello, Dingle Dangle. We're not going up those fucking steps. We're not going anywhere without you.
We fought the trolls. They don't taste good.
We burned
They
them.
were not delicious.
Nope. They definitely weren't. Had lots of worms. Yep,
Yeah.
can confirm.
And as you kind of finish this, you hear the voice of Dingle Dangle behind you. Hey, you did all right.
Just all right.
Not expected how you are, not how I expected, you all to handle the trolls, but you did say that you had crazy in you, so.
Yeah, mostly that.
I'm curious what you were expecting.
I mean, usually when, we find a group down here trying to delve down deep, they go in all fucking military-like and just try and hit everything head on.
So you weren't
That
expecting
sounds
like
really efficient. Not our style at all.
the dine and murder.
Yeah, dine and dash, dine and slash.
Yeah, that
Dine
one
and
sounds
slash.
better.
We're not the people that one invites into one's home, because we'll probably break rules of hospitality.
Well, I'm getting ready
We'll
to
come in all
invite you
nice
into
and
my
polite.
city, so do I really want to now?
Of course you do, because we're also tremendously fun at parties.
Yeah, that's also true.
Well, shit.
Have you ever had a meat pie?
No.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit. Follow me.
Farbauti, we could have kept some of that troll meat, and they could have made meat pies out of the troll meat. Then that'd be the troll pie challenge.
Did you miss the part earlier where I explained my previous butthole baby experience? I don't need any more of that.
We're gonna make the troll chip challenge. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be viral.
Oh,
Troll chip challenge.
Yeah, we're
And
just
you
gonna
keep
crisp
it
up
down.
the skin on the outside.
Like you dehydrate it so it doesn't regenerate until you get it inside, and then it.
There you go. Then it's however long you can keep it down.
I would like
You
to
survive the troll chip challenge.
I would like to escalate this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine human centipede with troll meat.
Oh no.
It's got a long distance to regenerate.
So it's
People
just
just
like
take
a
bets on which
Russian
person's
roulette
gonna-
thing where
Yeah,
like
which
someone
person-
gets stuck with it eventually.
Yeah,
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that by the end. It's gonna be like that scene from Ace Ventura, the second one, where he's climbing out of the rhino's ass, but it's a troll climbing out of a person's ass. So
Yeah, I believe it.
yeah.
So yeah, he leads you up these stairs. He kind of gives a little tap on the door with his little mining pick there, and the door swings open. And looking in, it's just this tangle of different hallways, different tunnels. I mean, it is just right where you're standing. It seems overwhelmingly complicated for a maze. Yep. Right here through this one. And he just walks up to a blank section of wall, kind of right inside the door. And he just walks right through the wall.
Oh. Okay.
Neat.
Do you follow?
Invisible companion will go first, but yes.
Nice.
Invisible companion, you don't see him, but he follows.
Could fall to his death, wouldn't know a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it actually helps to send him first, but
I don't think it does.
You could hold his hand while he's going in first, and then if something happens, you'll know.
He'll pull you down with him, yeah.
He's like, don't leave me, Daddy.
So, yeah.
me and Mini Me and Invisible Me are all going down together.
Those of you brave enough, you kind of move through the solid wall and you just pass through it like it was nothing. You realize some kind of illusion. And you step through into just this very long, wide, straight hallway, just immediately left. And as you continue down this hallway, eventually you come across another door with Dingle Dangle waiting for you all. All right, through here is Blingdenstone. Try and behave yourselves.
Of course.
Yeah.
We're very cordial.
Yeah. And he pushes the door open, and you are now in the Sverfneblin city of Blingdenstone. All of these huge stalagmites, stalactites, they've got, you can see like buildings, homes carved into them, huge boulders that have been carved into houses. You can see in the center of it, there's this large, like very like city hall looking thing with this big fountain out front of it. You can see shops. You can see different, stands. They're selling different foods. You can hear the sounds of smiths going. You can smell that, that coal in the air for their forges. It's a very busy town. And as you all enter, pretty much everyone stops and just stares at you all. It's Dingle Dangle. It's fine. I invited them in. These ones are actually, capable, and, they may be able to finally beat Zork's high score.
There's a game.
Well, adventurers come through every now and then wanting to go deep. Sometimes maybe we put bets on how far they're going to go.
All right. Gonna give you a little insider trading knowledge.
Okay.
You better bet on hilt deep. That's how this team rolls.
All right. I can do it. And I'll tell you what. At this point, entering
like 2
into
inches.
Shit. Moving into Blingdenstone, there is stuff that I do really need to have prepared.
Okay.
So we're gonna wrap a half hour early tonight.
That's all right. We got a really
I was hoping for longer combat.
Oh yeah. That combat, as far as you guys go, it wasn't the slog like the other ones, but there was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fun. I had fun.
I feel like we were efficient and
you know what?
inefficient at the same time.
Yeah.
And you know what, Chuck? You did a lovely job coloring
Thank you.
Dingle Dangle.
Yeah.
And that was worth it.
And really, hibachi troll.
Hibachi troll. Yeah.
Hibachi troll. Yeah.
A really bad one.
In a way, I wish he'd had more. Maybe it would have been different if he'd had more presentation.
It could have been. Yeah. Maybe it would have also been different if he didn't, piss in all of your glasses and try and get you to drink it.
Yeah.
Cat
I
will
understand where he's
get to
coming
the
from.
bedazzlement. Don't you worry, but I need to get Blingdenstone sorted a little more before we can get that bedazzling going.
All right.
All right. Well, let's wrap it here for the night. What's that?
Nothing. I'm just whispering bedazzle to myself.
Oh, okay. Let's do some closing rounds, and then we'll make like a tree and get the fuck out of here. Bert, what you got happening this week?
I don't know. Friday we'll probably have some BX, some classic Dungeons and Dragons going on. This Saturday, this is a Weird Frontier Saturday, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Weird Frontier Saturday, and then probably some more Weird Frontier Sunday, which may or may not be live broadcasted because it's secret.
Super secret. Super secret. Jeremy, What do you got?
Aaron Reese on Patreon. Comics, maps, tokens, fun stuff. Check it out.
Check it out. There we go. Dan.
Go to our Discord. Tell me what things should be written on the back of my cape and Mini-Me's cape when we bedazzle them.
Absolutely.
Also, look at our memes and other things.
Also true. All right. John, what do you got, man?
I got this rash. No, I got worms.
Worms.
Yeah. But no, the Defenders of Kobold YouTube channel, you can check out all kinds of stuff, old episodes and everything else. But in addition to that, you also can check out our Pathfinder 2nd Edition game. We're doing the Age of Ashes Adventure Path, nearing the completion of Book 1. And oops, they are all indeed goblins.
Yes,
and they're horny goblins.
Yes, we
who
are.
are driven by nothing but chaos.
All of this is very true.
Yeah.
All right. As far as the channel goes, come back Friday night for Anvia. That's the game that Joe's making. We're doing our first official campaign playtest. I think we're doing a good job of being heroes in that, right? I mean,
I think so. I mean, it depends on whether we're doing the thing that destroys the world or not.
We don't know that yet. And with Joe, we're never going to know.
Monster.
Right.
We killed an actual monster. So I think we're doing good things.
One, we did threaten to kill a child's family. Two, we did kill a witch, which saved a bunch of other children.
Yeah, it was important to threaten the child's family so we could save them from the witch.
It was vital to the plan. Oh, we have a petting zoo in that game.
Yes.
Yes. Every session, more animals.
May or may not be becoming some sort of giant magical spider. We'll see.
Yeah, that may actually become the direction the campaign takes.
That's where I'm
just
going.
A traveling petting zoo.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I don't fucking know. That's everything. So we are going to make like a tree and split. So, yeah, until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and tip your fucking bartenders.
Do not eat troll meat.
Don't eat troll meat. It is
Don't eat the trolls.
Not USDA approved.
It might be, but don't eat it anyway.
Yeah. Either way. All right. See you, everyone.